into right field, into the gap. Oh, it's over the fence for a home run. Wow.
Megan Gray took that fastball and just drove it over the right center field fence.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Leichner Field here, home of the Thurmont Little League, and we are ready for the exciting championship game here, the Greg Quade White Memorial Tournament. And this is the District 2 Maryland Championship live on the radio. We are so excited to bring you this game between the Thurmont Nationals and the Brunswick Orioles, almost a complete rematch from last year at this very same time. Last year, the Thurmont Cougars played the Brunswick Orioles, and the Brunswick came away with the W. So Thurmont looking for a little payback here tonight. Of course, we have the Nationals, not the Orioles, but different set of kids, but it always is. So exciting Little League baseball here, midsummer, also opening night of the Carnival. The Carnival is in full swing. All the games, the rides, popcorn, cotton candy, and everything is down there. Our booth is all set up and ready to rock. Pat Rhodes will be there tonight to greet you while we do the game here. And we are running live, by the way. A shout out to everybody there at the Carnival grounds here from the field over in Thurmont, Leichner Field, right behind the police station. A shout out to everybody down at the Carnival grounds to let you know that we are broadcasting this game live. This is the Little League Championship for Mid-Central Maryland District 2. That's right. So the teams are on the field being announced right now as we speak, and we're ready to rock here. We've got a lot of great things to talk about here in the teams and so forth, but we're going to step aside for our first break, and we'll be back for our opening pitch in just a few minutes here live. That's the Thurmont Nationals versus the Brunswick Orioles on Cool Oldies 1450 THU.
Third base, Barnes,
American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you. At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, where the patients come first.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School athletics on the radio. All right, welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for some exciting Championship Little League baseball here, live from Vic Leichner Field over in Thurmont, Maryland. And the Thurmont Nationals are hosting. They are the home team. They have won the coin toss, and they will be hosting the Brunswick Orioles. Of course, all these teams made their way through, and 16-team bracket down through to the final two here today. Started out on Saturday, moving all the way out. So this has been a really long journey for them and an amazing opportunity for these young boys to show their baseball skills here and just have some fun. So we are ready. Both teams have been announced. They're on the field, and we're just moments away from the warm-up and the opening pitch. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Thurmont, the home team, that means the Brunswick Orioles will come to the plate. They will lead off with shortstop Brady McLean, Zach Rhodes, and first baseman Coop Doherty. And that's your starting lineup for at-bat offense, the Baltimore. I'm going to keep doing that. The Brunswick Orioles, that's right, from all the way down to the southern end of the county. Many people in Thurmont here are familiar with the ongoing rivalry at many different levels here between Brunswick and Thurmont, two of the smallest schools in the state of Maryland. So they will take the field. These are feeder organizations for the high school baseball teams, which have fought many, many times. Brunswick went deep into the playoffs this year in baseball. Coach Roger Dawson with over 400 wins for Brunswick. So on the mound for the Thurmont Nationals, pitching here tonight, Luke Wiles, number 15. Luke is, we have let me just explain something here. We've got this pitch count rule where the Little League pitchers, they want to protect their arms, and so if a pitcher exceeds the 85 pitch count limit in a game, he must be relieved by another pitcher, and that means he can't pitch for 3 days. So Parker Hahn yesterday won the semifinal. They defeated Montgomery County Reds here 5-4 in a real thriller, a 6-inning thriller here at Leisner Field to move into this championship game against Brunswick. Parker Hahn with 13 strikeouts in that game. What an amazing performance from that young pitcher. But now we have Luke Wiles, who will step onto the mound, and he will have the task in front of him of some pretty good Brunswick bats, especially the big guys down there late in the order. There's a couple of big boys in there, Mobley and Morris. They can hit the ball, and not to mention Doherty, Kraus, Brant Mobley, and Parker Rhodes, the second baseman. So Luke Wiles has his work cut out for him on the mound here at Leisner Field in the championship here. The winner will win the trophy for the Greg Quaid White Memorial Tournament of Champions here, a fun, special memorial tribute to the late, great Greg Quaid White, celebrated here every year. This is our second year, the honor of being here in the press box, bringing this game to you after a great high school baseball season, which ended with us at the Waldorf, Maryland Regency Furniture Stadium, where Middletown took the state championship. All right, so here we go. We are ready to rock. Stepping into the box, batter's box, number 18, Brady McLean, the shortstop for the Orioles, batting right-handed. This game is underway. High chop ball into left field for the base hit right off. A two-bounce recovery by the left fielder, and they hold him for a single. So Brady McLean, the leadoff batter for the Orioles, gets it done. Exactly what you want your leadoff to do. So he ripped that first pitch single, jumped right on it, and pulled it right down the third base line into left field over the third baseman's head. That'll bring Zach Rhodes in, number 7. Also batting right-handed. He steps into the batter's box. He rips one to the shortstop, chance for the turn 2. The flip to second, and they can't turn, but they get the force at second. So McLean is forced to second, and Zach Rhodes gets on with a fielder's choice. That'll bring Coop Doherty, the first baseman, batting left-handed. Number 99 steps into the batter's box. Deep in the box, neutral stance. Swing and a miss. Beautiful evening for championship baseball here, Little League Baseball. Temps in the low 90s. Inside, ball 1. Not a cloud in the sky, beautiful blue skies. A little bit of a light breeze blowing out of center in towards home plate. Just a great night. Big crowd, swing and a miss, tip foul into the catcher's glove and out. Brooks Otto behind the plate. High and away. Ball 2. That'll even the count at 2 apiece with 1 out and a runner on first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Luke Wiles gets his first K of the inning. So a force out at second, a strikeout on Doherty. Krause comes to the plate, the third baseman for the Orioles, batting right-handed, his first at-bat of the game. And he rips one foul off of the umpire's backside. He tried to dive out of the way, but it hit him right in the rump. That's a tough job, I'll tell you. Good reflexes from that ump. Foul ball. That'll make the count 0-1 to James Krause. Back to the screen, fouled away. 0-2 the count. Luke Wiles out in front now with 2 out and a runner on first. Wiles, let's see what he delivers. Got the sign from his catcher now. He's ready. He's pitching from the stretch. A beautiful base hit into right field. Moves the runner around the third. Here he comes. The runner at second holds on the cutoff. But a nice single by James Krause.
Now batting for the Orioles.
Puts Zach Rhodes down into scoring position on third base and brings Brent Mobley, the pitcher, left-handed batter, number 41, steps into the batter's box for his first at bat with 2 out and runners on the corners. High, ball 1. Fouled off into the screen. 1-1 the count. Go-ahead run on third base for the Orioles here in the top of the first. No score. We're just underway here. Nice little grounder to short. He can't get to it, and the run scores. An RBI single for the Orioles, Brent Mobley.
Now batting for the Orioles, number 10, Parker Rose.
So the first baseman can't get a glove on it. It was a slow roller, but he wasn't positioned well and not able to do that. Ball 1 to Rhodes. Parker Rhodes, the second baseman, 6th in the order. With runners on first and second and 2 out, Brunswick leads it 1-0 now. Ooh, that was close. Just off the strike zone, ball outside. 2-0 the count. Again, the ball gets away from the catcher. Throw down the third, and he can't get him. He slides in safe. So the runner, Krause, advances to third on the pass ball to the catcher. Mobley goes down to second, so we have runners on second and third now. Ball 4 outside. So Wiles walks Parker Rhodes to load the bases. That'll bring Cole Changuris to the plate, the center fielder. Batting right-handed, has the table set with 2 out and the bases loaded here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Strike. He swung and missed again. 0-2 the count to Changuris. Pass ball to the screen. Otto keeps it in front of him. The runners hold. 1-2 the count now. Luke Wiles on the mound. Needs to get an out here. Reaching outside for it. Foul tip back to the screen. Changuris stays alive. Little blooper, line drive caught by the shortstop on a diving catch to rob Changuris of the base hit and end the inning. What a great defensive stop by Weston Tyler to get out of that jam and end the inning. Stranding 3 runners, but not until they put one across the plate on 2 hits, 2 runs, and no errors. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
With Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate in Thurmont. Kathy and Elle will team up to help you with all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or just getting a feel for the market. Kathy and Elle can help you score big in finding the home of your dreams. Experienced licensed realtors who help the people they represent get on base first. Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate have offices on Main Street in downtown Thurmont. Give them a call today at 301-271-3487. Tell them you heard about them on WTHU. Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate Thurmont, let them help you knock one out of the park today.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Brunswick has taken a 1-0 lead on the Sack Roads coming across the plate. Fielder's choice he got on. Brent Mobley batted him across the plate with a single. And now Thurmont comes to the plate. The home team, Parker Hahn. Center fielder takes a called strike. Pitcher on the mound, Brent Mobley. Pitching right-handed, throws a curveball outside, 1-1 the count. Ball low and away. 2-1. Parker Hahn pitched a gem yesterday. 86 pitches for 13 strikeouts. Ball 3 in the dirt. 3-1 the count now as Hahn looks down to third base coach. Way outside, ball 4, so Hahn does what you got to do, and that's get on base.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 17, Brennan Pearl.
Into the screen, the runner advances, there's the throw down to second, he slides in safe. So Hahn steals second after being walked on the pass ball. Brendan Pearl at the plate. Pearl 0 for 3 yesterday, 3 strikeouts. Ball outside, 2-0 the count. So Hahn, the tying run, now on second base. Little showing bunt. Mobley throws outside. He pitches out on that one. That'll move the count to 3-0, and you can bet Pearl will be taken on this one. And he gets a walk. Back-to-back walks from the Nationals.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 3.
Put runners on first and second with no outs. And that brings Weston Tyler, the excellent hitting shortstop for the Thurmont Nationals, to the plate. The go-ahead run on first for the Nationals. Ooh, called strike. The late call there. The umpire taking a little bit of time there. Just on the outside edge, a little curve ball. 0-1 to count. Way high and out. 1-1. Brunswick, Brent Mobley on the mound. Pitching from the stretch. Well hit into left center. The center fielder goes over all the way to the fence. Here comes the runner around, tying run across the plate. And standing up in the third base. An RBI double for Weston Tyler.
Batting for the Nationals, number 9, Brooks Otto.
So, ball 1 to Otto. Brooks Otto, the catcher for the Nationals, with Tyler on third. Pearl on third, Tyler on second. A high pop up into the glove of the first baseman for the out.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 7, Jeremy Veroni.
So that's F3 if you're scoring at home. On the Brooks Otto out. That'll bring Jeremy Veroni, the third baseman, into the batter's box, batting right-handed. His first at bat of the game. Swing and a miss. One out. Runners on second and third. The go-ahead run on third. Swing and a miss. It goes back to the screen. To the plate comes Mobley to cover. The runners hold. Ooh, high, a little chin music there. 1-2 the count. Number 7, Jeremy Veroni. Outside. That'll move the count to 2 apiece. Outfield playing deep, straight away. Base hit in the left field. Here comes the run home, the go-ahead run. The cutoff at shortstop, and the runners hold. So Veroni gets it done with a base hit, RBI, to drive home Brennan Pearl for the second and go-ahead run of the bottom of the first inning here by the Thurmont Nationals, who have taken the lead 2-1. That'll bring the big right fielder Elijah Rowe, batting right-handed with that closed stance deep in the box. He takes one high. There goes the runner on the steal. The pitcher cuts it off. And Veroni walks into second standing up. So that puts runners on second and third now. Ball 2 to Rowe. 2-0 the count. Check that, 1-1 the count. Outside. Catcher framed that one, hoping to get the call from the umpire, but it didn't happen, so the count is 2-1 now with 1 out. Runners on second and third, and the Nationals leading. There's a third ball, 3-1 now. Nationals leading 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Fouled off out over the dugout. Fouled off again. Rao stays alive in the box. Back to the screen. Rao draws the walk.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 25.
The pitch got away from the catcher there. So Mobley loads the bases, and that'll bring the coach out of the dugout to have a discussion with his pitcher about their strategy here. With Tyler on third, Baroni on second, Rowe on first. The bases are loaded. There's only 1 out. And Luke Wiles, the pitcher, number 25, has the table set. Swing and a miss. He takes a high one inside, trying to jump on that first pitch. 0-1 the count. In the dirt, ball outside. The runners hold as the catcher covers for Brunswick. Mobley, Braden Mobley. There's 2 Mobleys here, Brandt and Braden. Makes it tough on the called strike. Wow, that one was a little bit outside there. One and two the count. Whoa, ho, 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 he rung him up.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 21, Garrett.
So the strikeout to Luke Wiles. And that'll bring Garrett Trowell, the left fielder, batting left-handed, to the plate with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. He went after that one, but way behind it as Mobley brings in a high fastball. Another high one. Called strike. And that's it. Got him looking. 3 strikes. So back-to-back strikeouts for Mobley ends the inning and strands 3 runners on base, but not until the Thurmont Nationals put 2 across the plate on 2 hits, 2 runs, and no errors. We move to the top of the third with Brunswick coming to the plate. Rakoski, Mobley, and Morris after this.
Everyone at Thermont knows That's Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
All right, we're back here live at Leisner Field for the Greg Quaid White Memorial Tournament of Champions. This is the championship game between the Thurmont Nationals and the Brunswick Orioles. Thurmont has jumped out in their home bat at the bottom of the first to a 2-1 lead here. And now the Orioles will step up to the plate. Leadoff batter, Max Rakowski. Batting right-handed, Max for his first at-bat of the game. Luke Wiles on the mound, throws a ball outside. Oh, high infield fly pop-up. It's in foul territory. And the catcher and third baseman do not communicate well on that one. It falls in between them. And so Rakowski gets a break. Instead of an out, it's only a strike. That one was easily played. Ball low. 2-1 to count to Rakowski. Luke Wiles on the mound. Those are the kind of mistakes that drive coaches crazy in games like these. Ripped. Left fielder makes a great stab and throws him out. Makes it look so easy. Wow, what a play. A one-hopper to Jeremy Veroni. A tough throw to first, and he makes it just look so easy to rip it to first base for the out. Rakowski grounds out. G5. That'll bring Braden Mobley, the catcher, batting left-handed for his first at-bat. Wiles throws one outside, 1-1 the count. Inside, ball 2. Top of the second. Ball 3. Mobley backing out of that batter's box. That one was close. Open stance for the left-handed batter in the back of the box. Backed out again. Drew the walk. So Mobley gets the base on balls, moves down to first base. That'll bring Evan Morris to the plate. The big kid. Had a great game yesterday. Ball outside. Called strike. Got him looking. 1-1 the count. Wow, double play. Gets Morris. And the tag up on Mobley, they get him at first base. Morris grounds out. They get the force on Mobley and the throw to Morris at first. Call it G6. And 1, 2, 3, the Nationals bring them down to end the top of the second inning. Of course, the Orioles came here via Frederick Nationals, the Reds, yesterday on a mercy rule 4-inning game, 13-3. And now the umpires are conferring here on the first baseline, having a discussion about that last play as the Orioles take the field, and now the umpires end that discussion and everything stays as planned. We'll stay with you as planned as we announce our sponsors for today's game. This is the Greg Quade White Memorial Tournament of Champions, sponsored by American Legion Post 168, Amber Hill Physical Therapy, Center of Life Chiropractic, Fredericktown Yamaha, and Thermont's Country Kitchen. Thank you for sponsoring this game, making it possible for us to bring this great broadcast to all of the Little League fans here in the Thermont community live on the radio. And to you fans who are listening, thank you. Great to have you. We just ended a fantastic baseball season all the way to the 1A and 2A championships. Brunswick and Middletown take the trophy and the W for Frederick County in high school baseball. That was our last game about 3 weeks ago.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 16, Levi Jones.
So the big number 16, the first baseman for the Nationals, Levi Jones, he steps into the batter's box and takes a ball. Bottom of the second, 2-1, Thermont on top.
There it is.
Oh, a line drive right into the glove of the second baseman. It looked like it might get through, but a great stab by the second baseman as he ranged to his left and made the catch for the out. Ethan Kreitz now at the plate. Kreitz batting 10th in the order, rips one also to the second baseman, get a lot of work. Throw to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. The Orioles second baseman getting it done, Parker Rhodes. That'll bring Camden Atkinson, the second baseman, in for his first at bat of the game for a called strike on a curveball high just at the strike zone level. High and outside, ball one. Again, high and away. 2-1 the count. 2 outs. No runners on. Nationals at the plate. Ooh, that one was really high. Ball 4. Atkins draws the walk. And that takes us to the top of the order. Parker Hahn, who also drew a walk in his first at bat in the first inning, and the umpire calls time as he walks out. Not sure the issue. Everything looks okay out there. Okay, we're back in action here as the umpire puts his mask back on and settles down behind home plate. 2 out, runner on first. Oh, my goodness, right into the pitcher No chance for him to catch that. It was a smoking hot line drive by Parker Hahn right at Mobley. It hit him, ricocheted off, and so the single to Hahn moves Atkinson down to second and brings Brennan Pearl to the plate. Here comes Coach out to the mound. Pearl walked in his last at bat in the first inning. Brennan steps in facing Mobley, showing bunt. Can't get the bat on the ball, and it rolls in for the tip foul strike. 0-1 the count to Pearl. Ball outside. Woo! Just on the outside of the strike zone. Pearl watches that one go by, and umpire raises that fist for called strike 2. Ring him up. Strikeout on Pearl, and that strands 2 runners on first and second. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We move to the top of the third with Brunswick coming to the plate. Fouché, Bucher, and Corlin after this.
E-bikes are the latest trend in urban and suburban transportation. Pedal or throttle, exercise or relax. E-bikes are everywhere now in our area. Fredericktown Yamaha Cycle Company is Frederick County's largest supplier of pedal-assisted e-bikes. Fredericktown Yamaha is a supplier of Yamaha, Giant, and Intense electric bikes. From open road to crosstown commutes, mountain bikes, and more, Fredericktown Yamaha specializes in 2 wheels and a motor. Since 1975, located just off Urbana Pike in Frederick. Check out our website at fredericktown.yamaha.com. Fredericktown Yamaha, where the fun begins.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this important message.
Thurmont Country Kitchen, conveniently located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. It's just like home, only they do the dishes. Family owned and operated since 1984, Thurmont Country Kitchen has something for everyone. Handicap accessible for your choice for small gatherings or parties, and we cater too. Thurmont Country Kitchen's owners, Sherry and Rob, recently received the You Make Thurmont Proud Award. And hey, speaking of awards, their roasted chicken is the best in there.
All right, we are back here live for the top of the third inning with the Thurmont National leading it with a slim margin 2-1. Brunswick at the plate. Waylon Fouché rips one to second base, and he can't get the glove on it, and it trickles into center field. So a base hit for Fouché on the leadoff here for the Orioles. Tying run at first base for Brunswick. That'll bring Aiden Bucher to the plate. Called strike from Luke Wiles to Buchner. Curveball just nicks the strike zone for called strike 2. 0-2 the count. Wiles way out in front on this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So the second strike, I'm sorry, the fourth strikeout of the game. Buchner goes down swinging. That brings Seamus Corlin to the plate. Ball outside. 1 out, runner on first. The tie run at first, go-ahead run at the plate for the Orioles. Well hit. Can't get to it. Through the gap, shortstop makes the dive. Left field covers, and a base hit for Seamus Corlin. That'll move Fouché down to second. Seamus on first. We go to the top of the order now. So the Orioles have finally batted around with the shortstop, Brady Lane, coming to the plate. Brady singled in his last at bat. He takes one inside. There goes the runner down the third. The throw to third, not in time. The runner slides in safe on the passed ball. So Fouché advances and Carolyn advances. We have runners on second and third to go. The tie run at third, go-ahead run at second. High pop-up, drifts out of play over the fence down the third base side. Ball outside. 2-1 the count. McLean at the plate. Well hit into left field. He's got to get it. Drops in for the base hit. It gets by the left fielder. 1 run comes around. The go-ahead run scores. So the Orioles have taken back the lead 3-2 on a 2-run single, a 2 RBI single by Brady McLean.
Now batting for the Orioles, number 7, Zach Rhodes.
That'll bring Zach Rhodes to the plate. One out, runner on second. Swing and a miss. And a grounder to second. They throw him out. And the runner advances to third. So McLean on third as Zach Rhodes grounds out. G6. That'll bring Coop Doherty to the plate. He struck out in his first at bat with 2 out and a runner on third. Takes one high and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss. So a seesaw battle here, a 1-run game with both teams exchanging leads. Ball inside. Brooks Otto frames that one well, but doesn't get the call from the ump. Way inside, that one gets by Otto, but the runner holds as he retrieves it off the screen. And Wiles comes in to cover. So that'll move to count to 3-1 with 2 out and a runner on third. Called strike. Woo, man. Umpire, taking a lot of time to make that decision. That moves the count full, so everybody goes on this one. Got him looking, rung him up. So that's when you're happy you've got that nice wide open strike zone there, because it works both ways. So the final out, as Doherty goes down looking, for the third out of the inning, but not until the Orioles take the lead on 3 hits, 2 runs, and 1 error. We move to the bottom of the third with the Nationals coming to the plate. Tyler, Otto, and Baroni after this.
Awesome shortbread cookies baked with ingredients you can read. Ashley Wagasser has taken her love for baking and made a dream come true with cookies for every occasion. Birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and more. Awesome shortbread cookies are delicious little works of art which go perfectly with tea or coffee at your next meeting. Check out their Facebook page, Awesome Shortbread Cookies, and order some scrumptious cookies today. One of her recent clients said, "I'm not even a cookie person, and I couldn't stop eating them." Awesome shortbread cookies baked with a heart of gold.
All right, here we go. We are back live. Shout out to everyone down there at the Guardian Hose Thermont Carnival. Opening night tonight. Got a booth set up. Got our production manager, Pat Rhodes, in there. Swing and a miss. Broadcasting this game live throughout the Carnival grounds for all of our fans. Weston Tyler at the plate. Tyler takes a called strike right across the letters. 0-2 the count now. Brant Mobley on the mound for Brunswick. Way outside, but for some reason, Tyler goes out after it and fouls it off. Count stays at 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 9, Brooks Otto.
They'll bring Brooks Otto to the plate. Brooks. He flew out to the first baseman in his first at bat. Looking to get on here. Called strike. Curveball outside of the edge of the strike zone there to Otto. 0-1 the count. 1 out, no runners on. Chop foul down the third base line. It rolled into fair territory. The third baseman made a big mistake of touching it after it rolled in fair as it hit the grass causing it to veer back onto fair territory. And it's a base hit for Otto. Jeremy Veroni at the plate. He's singled in his last at bat. High and away, ball 1. So the tie run on first go ahead at the plate in Veroni. Nationals wanting to get back that 2 runs they lost in the last inning from the Orioles. Veroni hits one. Base hit, ripped all the way to the fence in the left center gap. The runner turns, he comes around third. They hold him up. So a stand-up double for Veroni as Brooks Otto goes down to third. And Elijah Rowe comes to the plate. The big number 28 walked in his last at bat. With 1 out and runners on second and third, the tie run at third, go ahead. In scoring position on second, a base hit gets it done right here. Way outside, ball 1. Maryland District 2 championship here at Thurmont's Leishner Field. We're in the bottom of the third. A one-run game. Chop foul. Two and one the count to Rowe. Be nice to see Rowe connect here. Way outside. Ball three. Braden Mobley framing that for his brother, but doesn't get the call from the plate umpire at the catcher's position. Chop foul. Rowe late on the swing, but staying alive. Like to see him get that bat speed up a little bit. He's got the power and the strength to drive that thing out of here. Way outside. Ball four. So once again, Elijah Rowe draws his second walk of the game in his second appearance. And that loads the bases and sets the table for pitcher Luke Wiles with only one out. And now here comes the Orioles coach out of the dugout. He wants to talk to his team. In a little bit of trouble here with the tie run at third, go ahead at second. Bases loaded. But Thurmont not in the meat of their order. The next two batters both struck out in their last plate appearances, so Orioles coach, I think he's going to call a replacement. He's going to, yeah. Okay, they're going to relieve Mobley in this situation. That's interesting, given what we have here. It's hard to bring a relief pitcher in and put that kind of pressure on him at this age, especially when Mobley was out in front with back-to-back batters who had struck out on their last at-bats. No. They're going to... So who's on the mound?
Number 99, Coop Doherty.
So Coop Doherty takes over in relief for Brant Mobley. Doherty was at first base. James Krause now moves to first. As they warm up, Doherty on the mound. Luke Wiles in waiting on deck for the Nationals with one out and the bases loaded. A great opportunity for Thurmont to regain the lead in what has so far been a seesaw battle between both teams, never moving more than a run away from each other. Halfway through this game. Can't tell where Mobley went, the pitcher. Yes, I see him now. It looks like he's at third base, I believe. Correct. So Mobley moves to third, Krause moves from third to first, and the first baseman Doherty is on the mound. So we have that substitution ready. Doherty is warmed up, and the relief is in here in the bottom of the third. So it all rests on the bat of Luke Wiles. called strike. Left-handed pitcher, Doherty. Pretty good velocity there on that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count as Wiles goes up top after it. Way outside. Ball one. Heads up play by Doherty as he charged the plate thinking that one might get by his catcher to cover. But Mobley makes the stop. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. He holds on for the strikeout. So Wiles goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. That'll bring Garrett Troxel to the plate. Troxel steps into the left-handed batter's box. Troxel. We have a courtesy runner now as they bring Otto, the catcher, off of third base to get his gear on with 2 out. The courtesy runner, Luke Wiles, number 25. As Troxel takes one high and away for ball one. Bases loaded, 2 out. Swing and a miss. Troxel stepping out on that lead foot. Shortens his bat, and he was way out of that one. Called straight. Got him looking. 1-2 the count. This kid, Coop Doherty's got some velocity on his pitches, unlike his predecessor, Brent Mobley. Doherty throwing some heat. And he rings him up with a high fastball. Stranding all 3 runners. 2 hits. No runs, no errors. The Orioles maintain the lead as we move to the top of the 4th inning. 3-2 Brunswick. We'll be right back.
Are you hungry? Stop by El Rancho at the Safeway Shopping Center in Walkersville. They are a family-owned, full-service restaurant that also offers carry-out. Their menu includes Mexican and American dishes and breakfast all day. The chef uses the finest and freshest ingredients to provide you a wonderful dining experience. They are easy to find at 111 Walkers Village Way in Walkersville. You can call them at 301-304-9474 or check their website, info@elrancho-restaurant.com. Also, you can check out their Facebook page. That number again is 301-304-9474.
Oldies 1450 is WTHU AM, Thurmont, Gettysburg, Frederick, and on your wireless mobile device at WTHUradio.com.
Some people like to rock, some people like to roll, but moving and grooving on Saturday party. Little party. Dancing to the chorus, rock and roll it, have a party tonight. I never kissed a bear, I never kissed a goose, but I can shake a chicken in the middle of the room and have a party. Have a party. Dancing to the chorus.
All right, we're back live. Leadoff batter rips one to third base, and he makes a great defensive play all the way across the diamond to first base to get the out.
Mobley.
So Kraus grounds out. G5 for the first out of the inning. That brings Brent Mobley to the plate. He takes a called strike. High pop-up. Third base makes the catch. So Brony getting a lot of work over there at third base, makes the first 2 outs of the inning with a G5 and an F5. And that'll bring Parker Rhodes to the base. He walked in his last at bat. He takes a called strike. Luke Wiles on the mound for the Nationals. Ball outside. Nationals with a great opportunity in the last inning to take the lead. Couldn't get it done, stranding 3 runners. The score remains 3-2. Brunswick here in the top of the 4th. High pop-up, shortstop makes the catch, and they go 1, 2, 3 up, 3 down on the G6. And we move to the bottom of the 4th inning quickly with Jones, Kreitz, and Atkinson coming to the plate after this.
At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, where the patients come first.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School Athletics on the radio. So here we go, bottom of the 4th inning, 3-2. Brunswick with the 1-run lead. Nationals at the plate, hoping to tie this thing up and take the lead back in the seesaw battle throughout this game. Levi Jones, the first baseman at the plate, takes a ball, 1-0 the count. Jones lined out to the second baseman in his last at bat. That one gets by the catcher all the way to the backboard. 2-0 the count. Called strike got him looking as the relief pitcher for the Orioles, number 99, Coop Doherty. Sounds like a Western movie star, Coop Doherty. Like that name. Left-handed pitcher delivers. Fouled off by the big first baseman. Way outside. And so
Now batting for the Nationals, number 42.
Levi draws the walk as he trots down the first base. That'll bring Ethan Kreitz to the plate. Ethan grounded out to the second baseman in his last at bat. Takes a called strike looking. Called strike 3. So Kreitz strikes out.
Now batting for the Nationals, Double O.
That'll bring Camden Atkinson, number 0-0 to the plate. Cam walked in his last at bat. He swings and misses. 1 out. Jones on first. The tie run at first base. High curveball doesn't break. So the count goes to 1-1 to Atkinson. Swing and a miss. Camden steps in. Ooh, way up there. That'll even the count up at 2 apiece. That one gets by the catcher, but he quickly recovers to hold the runner at first. And it moves the count full now as Atkinson's looked down for the sign from the third base coach, and he's got it. He steps in. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting for the Nationals.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Parker Hahn.
And we move to the top of the order with Parker Hahn coming in, who singled in his last at-bat. Got that rally going in the last inning to load the bases. He takes a called strike. Off-speed pitch on the outside edge of the strike zone. Parker rings one, grounder to the short. He gloves it underhand to the second, and they get the force. So on the G6 and the force at second, Hahn gets the last out of the inning. No hits, no runs, and no errors. The Nationals strand one as we move to the top of the 5th after this.
Make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault. Our local American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you.
Hit a home run with Kathy Miller and L. Smith of J&B Real Estate in Thurmont. Kathy and L will team up to help you with all your real estate needs. Buying, selling, or just getting a feel for the market. Kathy and L can help you score big in finding the home of your dreams. Experienced licensed realtors who help the people they represent get on base first. Kathy Miller and L. Smith of J&B Real Estate have offices on Main Street in downtown Thurmont. Give them a call today at 301-271-3487. Tell them you heard about them on WTHU. Kathy Miller and L. Smith of J&B Real Estate Thurmont, let them help you knock one out of the park today.
All right, we are back here live in this thriller. Brunswick at the plate, holding on to a slim 3-2 lead here in the top of the fifth. Leadoff batter Cole Changuris. He flew out to short in his last at bat, all the way back in the first inning. Tip foul back to the screen. That'll move the count to 1-1. Well hit up the middle, base hit, it drops in. No, the shortstop makes a, what a play by that shortstop for the Nationals as he just rifled that thing and just a split second ahead of the runner. Weston Tyler gets the out. So Changuris gets robbed of a base hit. It looked like a shore base hit right up the middle over the top of the second base bag, a backhand stab by the shortstop, and he makes the play. Here's one to the third baseman. He double hops it, throw to first. They got him. G6, G5.
Number 5, Evan.
The left side of that Thurmont defense getting a workout, and now the umpire calls timeout and points down to the Orioles. What's the call?
This guy here. That was out, clearly.
So they are challenging?
No, parents argue with the
Okay.
umpire again.
Oh, okay. So the parents are getting into the game. You know how that works, ladies and gentlemen. And they clear the field. So now the commissioner of the league goes over to the Brunswick parents section to sort of instill a little calm into the situation. I believe the parents thought that the ball arrived late, that the runner was safe at first. The third baseman for Thurmont charged at it. Jeremy Veroni charged the ball, gloved it, and rifled it to first base, and just a split second ahead of the runner, the umpire standing right on first base made the call for the second ground out of the inning, 2 up, 2 down, but then all of a sudden the umpires called timeout and cleared the field. They sent Thurmont into the dugout, and we're in kind of a no man's land here with everybody standing around looking at an empty field, and so we'll take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us.
All right, just that quickly, order has been restored. The passionate parent has left the field, and we're back in action with Thurmont out there. Number 9 steps into the plate for Brunswick. Braden Mobley, the catcher, he walked in his last at bat. Right to the pitcher, 2-hop, throw to first. 1, 2, 3, they go up and down. And we move to the bottom of the fifth, where time is running out for the Thurmont Nationals, down by 1. They need to get something going right here after this.
Thurmont Country Kitchen, conveniently located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. It's just like home, only they do the dishes. Family owned and operated since 1984, Thurmont Country Kitchen has something for everyone. Handicap accessible for your choice for small gatherings or parties, and we cater too. Thurmont Country Kitchen's owners, Sherry and Rob, recently received the You Make Thurmont Proud Award. And hey, speaking of awards, their roasted chicken is the best in Maryland, hands down. Thurmont Country Kitchen's menu is unbelievable with something for everyone. Check them out today. Thurmont Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
All right, what an exciting game this has been. A one-run game, 3-2. Brunswick leads it here in the bottom of the fifth. The Nationals with their next to the last plate appearance here in this championship game. The tie run at the plate in Brennan Pearl. Shows bunt, lays one down, fouls it off. So Pearl trying to bunt on. Takes the swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 the count now to the big Coop Doherty on the mound for the Brunswick Orioles. Foul tipped. Pearl stays alive. We'll remind you, we are at the Thurmont Guardian Hose Carnival tonight, opening night. Got our booth all set up and ready to rock. Come on down, say hi. Got lots of games, prizes, Major League Baseball tickets, and more to give away this week. All week long, we'll be there all the way to Saturday. Swing and a miss. Pearl strikes out with that little lazy cut.
Number 3, Weston Tyler.
So that'll bring Weston Tyler to the mound. I'm sorry, to the plate. Tyler, 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Looking to get it going for his Nationals. Down by 1. Called strike. Curveball got him backing out. But that one broke right across the plate in front of him. 0-1 the count. Well hit. Will it drop? No. The shortstop robs him as he drifts over to his left and makes the catch.
Now batting for the Nationals, number 9.
2 up, 2 down.
Otto.
That'll bring Brooks Otto to the plate. Brooks singled in his last at bat with 2 out. All the hopes are riding on this bat, the tie run at the plate. Curveball high, ball 1. Otto 1 for 2 on the day. Takes one inside, ball 2. Check swing called strike. Rung him up 2-1. Swing and a miss. Everything Doherty's throwing's on the outside of the plate. Nothing's coming inside, but the batter's not adjusting. Ooh, that was close. That moves the count full at 3-2. So Otto got a break on that one. And another chance right here. Let's see if he can connect. Way outside, ball 4. So Otto gets on base, and that's all you need because that is the tie run on first base. And it's up to Veroni, who is 2 for 2 with a single and a double in this game. The guy, the go-to guy here, the guy of all the players on the Nationals you want at the plate right now, Jeremy Veroni, needs a hit. High and away, ball 1. Go ahead, run at the plate. Tying run at first. Veroni steps in. Well hit into the center field. He drifts back, settles under it, and makes the catch. Tough catch for that center fielder, but he got it done. And it was a deep fly ball straight away to center field.
In the 5th inning with the score 3-2. We're about to start the 6th inning.
And that's the end of it. No hits, no runs, no errors. The Nationals strand 1, and the Orioles come to the plate for their last at bat in this game with a 1-run lead here at the championship tournament. We'll be right back.
E-bikes are the latest trend in urban and suburban transportation. Pedal or throttle, exercise or relax. E-bikes are everywhere now in our area. Fredericktown Yamaha Cycle Company is Frederick County's largest supplier of pedal-assisted e-bikes. Fredericktown Yamaha is a supplier of Yamaha, Giant, and Intense electric bikes. From open road to crosstown commutes, mountain bikes, and more, Fredericktown Yamaha specializes in 2 wheels and a motor. Since 1975, located just off Urbana Pike in Frederick. Check out our website at fredericktown.yamaha.com. Fredericktown Yamaha, where the fun begins.
All right, we are back here live, and Luke Wiles has gone the distance. He's at a pitch count of 67, so no danger of getting yanked here. In the top of the 6th, it's a do-or-die time for both these teams.
Number 5, Evan Morris.
The big Evan Morris steps in. Evan grounded out to the shortstop in his last at bat. Yet to get on. Way outside, ball 1. Fouled off. Out over the Orioles dugout. 1-1 the count. The difficulty for Thurmont is they are now in the middle of their order, which has not been very productive in this game. All 3 batters 0 for 2 on the day. So Thurmont, with their work cut out from them, needs to get a stop right here. Way outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Ball 4. Morris draws the walk.
Now batting for the Orioles, number 6.
Fouché, Waylon Fouché, the first baseman. I'm sorry, the right fielder, who singled in his last at bat. And we have timeout on the field as coach comes out, and it looks like we're going to get a reliever. Luke Wiles is coming out. So Wiles is done. He moves to center field. Weston Tyler will move to the mound.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 3, Weston Tyler.
Jeremy Veroni looks like he'll move to short. Tyler on third. No, that's not Tyler. Tyler's on the mound. They're all bunched up on second base. As soon as they sort it out, I'll let you know what the lineup is here. But right now, Weston Tyler on the mound warming up here in the top of the sixth. He'll face number 6, Waylon Fouché, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Brunswick jumped out in their first at bat to a 1-0 lead in the first. Thurmont came running back to put 2 up to take a 2-1 lead. Then we moved into the second inning. It remained 2-1. The third inning, Brunswick put 2 across the plate. To take a 3-run lead. And that's the game. The only 2 runs, the first 2 batters crossed the plate in this game, and that has been it since the first inning for Thurmont. Oh, and he hit him. So, Fouché down on the ground, hit by the pitch.
Now batting for the Orioles.
And now he trots down to first base, and he's okay. That'll bring Aiden Bucher to the plate. Struck out in his last at bat. They're going to go take a look at Fouché on first. See, make sure he's okay as they call timeout. Move the batter out of the box. And now they call time in. Bucher steps in. We're ready. Strike 1. Weston Tyler, right-handed pitcher on the mound. Swing and a miss.
He's just trying to see how far to go inside, right? He's going to take it out of
Ball outside, just off the strike zone by a ball's distance. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So off-speed pitch from Tyler gets it done. Got Bucher swinging way out in front of that one. And that'll bring Carolon to the plate. Seamus singled in his last at bat with 1 out and runners on first and second for the Orioles. Woo, way inside. Seamus has to jump out of the way of that one. That was coming right at him. High curveball, check swing. Ball 2. They appeal down to first, no swing. 2-0 the count. Grounder, second hopper to the second base throw. He got the force. Nice play. Good defense by the second baseman for third. That was a tough play for Atkinson. He had to backhand it blind, turn and throw to second for the force, but he got it done. And that takes us around to the top of the order with Brady McLean, who is 3 for 3 on the day with a single, a double, and a double. He chops one to the third baseman, and he flubs it, and the run comes home. Brooks Otto unable to bring it down. The run scores.
Now batting for the Orioles, number 7, Zach Rose.
So Brady McLean on the E5. Called strike. That moves Fouché down to second with 2 out, runner on second. Brunswick with a 2-run lead now. Fouled back to the screen. 1-2 the count to Sack Rhodes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So the Nationals end the inning, but not until Brunswick puts 1 across the plate on no hits, 1 run, and 1 error. We move to the bottom of the 6th, and it's all going to ride on the bats of the Nationals here, as they will bring to the plate Rowe, Wiles, and Troxel after this.
Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
All right, we are back here live. It's all riding on the bat of these next 3 batters. Elijah Rowe takes a ball. He has walked in his 2 plate appearances, both of them in the first and the third innings. Rowe has gotten on base. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count to Elijah. Foul tipped. 1-2 the count. So Rowe down on the count. Needs to protect the plate. And he takes a called strike looking, and it drops, and he's out. So the strikeout
Now batting for the Nationals, number 25,
brings Luke Wiles to the plate. The pitcher who came out in relief in the last inning, 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Ball outside. Bottom of the 6th. Orioles lead at 4-2. Way outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Little Luke. Called strike. That one was upstairs, but the pitcher got the call. 2-1 the count. Way outside. That'll move to count to 3-1 now. Luke's out on top. Let's see if he looks for the right pitch here. Coop Doherty on the mound. Way out, ball 4. So a good at-bat keeps hope alive for the Nationals.
Number 21, Garrett Troxel.
As Wiles trots down to first on the base and balls, and that brings Garrett Troxel to the plate. And now the coach comes out of the dugout for the Orioles. We have timeout on the field. Just talking about their strategy. Where's the force? What do you do in this situation? 1 out, runner on first. 2 outs away from the win. Don't want to make any mistakes or any mental errors at this point in the game. We've got it in the hand with a 2-run lead. The tying run is at the plate.
Number 23, James Krause.
So we have a substitute pitcher now. We've got another reliever as James Krause steps in. They're warming him up. We'll step aside.
On the go, on the radio, on your mobile device. Listen to cool classic oldies and great high school sports at WTSUradio.com. At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, where the patients come first.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School Athletics on the radio. All right, it's crunch time for the Thurmont Nationals, down by 2. The tying run at the plate, swing and a miss. Left-handed batter Garrett Troxel playing left field. Takes one inside for a ball. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Runner on first. Bottom of the 6th. We play 6. That's it in Little League Baseball. So this is the last at bat of the game. The Orioles 2 outs away from a win. The Nationals 2 outs away from a tie. Or perhaps a walk-off win. Swing and a miss. So Krause comes in hard at him, throws it by him, and that moves the count even at 2 apiece. That one was close. Ball 3. We have a full count now. As Troxel takes him the distance. Oh, that one came right at him. He jumped out of the way and drew the walk. Back-to-back walks now for the Nationals, and that gives them a little ray, a slim ray of hope with Levi Jones, the first baseman, coming to the plate. Levi walked in his last at-bat. He flew out, lined out in his first at-bat, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. He takes a called strike. There's the steal. Safe. So he slid in under the tag, and both runners on the double steal, they move to third and second, that being Wiles and Troxel. And now we have the tying run on second base with Jones at the plate. He is the go-ahead run. He could pot one over the fence and walk off with the championship win here at Leishner Field. It's all resting on Levi Jones' bat. High over his head. Ball 1. James Krause now the second reliever of the game. Mobley started. Called strike. 1-1 the count. Mobley the starter for the Orioles. Then Coop Doherty in relief. And now James Krause. Base! Oh, what a play. Double play by the Orioles to end the game. A beautiful diving catch by the second baseman. Robs Jones of what was a sure base hit. He turns and throws back to second and picks off the runner on the tag up, and the double play ends the game on a defensive gem by the Brunswick Orioles. They take the championship 4-2. Wow. What a play by the second baseman, Parker Rhodes, the hero of this game for Brunswick. And both teams shake hands at home plate, congratulate each other. We're ready for the trophy presentation here. For the second year in a row, Brunswick walks away with the championship over Thurmont. Just a great, great game. Defense wins championship games, we know that. And that was the perfect display. That ball gets through to right field, and we've got a tie game. Because that was an opposite field hit. The base runner on second's coming home. Going to challenge that right fielder arm. But in a diving stab to his left, the left-hand glove on the right-handed second baseman with a left-hand glove reaches out and catches it right in the webbing, falls to the ground, comes back to his knees, fires it to second for the pickoff to end the game in a double play. High drama here at Leichner Field. Wow. We want to thank all of the officials here of the Thurmont Little League for giving us this opportunity and being an honor for the second year in a row to be a part of this amazing championship game, the Greg Quaid White Memorial Tournament of Champions, District 2 Maryland Little League baseball at its finest. We end here on a Monday evening with a brilliant game by both of these teams, walking through 3 days of brackets starting on Saturday, all the way back on Saturday. Brunswick has to win 3 out to get here. What a great opportunity for these young boys to grow and learn about championship baseball and what it takes to be a winner. Once again, thanking Thurmont Little League for the opportunity to broadcast. I want to remind our fans this game is archived in its entirety and will be available later this evening on our Audio Vault. That's WTHUradio.com. Click on Audio Vault and Thurmont Little League. The game will be right there, including yesterday's doubleheader between Baltimore and the Frederick Nationals, and Thurmont in their win against the MCC Reds. So now Brunswick holding up the District 2 TOC Championship banner for 2024 for the photo op. And the Nationals walk off into left field for their final huddle with their coach. Heads held high. They fought hard, and it was a close game. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, Carnival tonight. We're going to pack it up, get the Cool Oldies radio wagon out on the road and back to the Carnival. It's time for some relaxation, some music, and some cotton candy at the Thurmont Guardian Hose Carnival. We'll be seeing you in a few.
If you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast, all of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.